Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Work with the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Libra for the month of May. So if you come across this video and you like it, subscribe to my channel before you leave the video, and hit that little notification bell, because every day we go live for daily readings, plus we have a freebie Friday. And please feel free to join our membership. It is $10 a month, but you get so much out of it. I got plans. Spirit is really working through me, so just go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button and little notification bell. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So what is Libra's archetype look like in the month of May? What does Libra's archetype, what archetype is Libra standing in the month of May? What archetype is he standing in? Libra. What archetype is Libra in the month of May? And we have child wounded. Okay. So right off the bat, what I seen was this patchwork quilt. I see that quilt as patches that you have within you and all around you, protecting you. I see red and blue, which is root chakra and throat chakra, so I feel like there's a bit of insecurity. I feel like there's some patterns that you have within that is because of these childhood wounds, Libra. So the light attributes of this is awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness, and the shadow attributes, Libra, are blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. All right, so that's why I'm seeing the patchwork designs. I feel like it's been a tough journey is what I could see, and I feel like you could be getting some sort of illumination, Libra, and that is why you are standing in your child, your inner child, and you are gaining illumination over some wounds and how these wounds have shadowed you. That's what I see so far, Libra. So let's go ahead and see where you're at on your journey. So you're standing in your inner child's wounds. Let's see where you're at on your journey, Libra, coming into May. Where is Libra at on their journey coming into May? Where is Libra at on their journey? Alright, so we have into the unknown. Yes, makes perfect sense, because again, you're standing within that inner child, and you are stepping into the unknown of what perhaps has been blinding you, right? What has been blinding you, why you've had all these dysfunctional relationships. What is it that you are resisting when it comes to moving forward? All right, and I feel like that is exactly what you're doing, Libra. You are stepping into the unknown. You are facing the things that you've been patching along your journey, all the insecurities. I feel like as a child, somebody was like, I feel like they didn't I feel like as a child, for you Libra, I feel like where the insecurities came from, I feel like they came from your parents, of course. And I feel like they did not express emotions to you. I feel like it's like they were a little black or white. They really wasn't, it was like they didn't show any or barely any at all to you, Libra. And I feel like love is unknown to you. What you desires, and I feel like it is unknown to you how to open up to finding forgiveness. And I feel like that's why this is illuminated. I feel like so it's being illuminated within you in the shadow aspect, what has been blinding you. And I feel like it's like what you have been resisting, and then how to open yourself up to moving forward, to accepting the patchwork, accepting your own, like accepting responsibilities for your own actions. And I feel like you're awakening to that and how to find forgiveness. I do. That is like, wow, very in alignment. So you have that unknown and unknown territory. Into the unknown, this tells me, you've got a little birdie sitting on a fence. So that tells me that you are listening to spirit. You are listening to you're listening to what you need to follow. You're listening to spirit. You're listening to your intuition. You are letting spirit guide you to this illumination, is what I see, Libra. Because I feel like with it coming in the upright position, this tells me that you are stepping into the unknown. You are reviewing the wounds. You are reviewing all of that patchwork, like bringing all of the like seeing the bigger picture of the whole situation. Like going into them unknown wounds, like things I feel like you perhaps didn't even realize you had, Libra. Things that have kept you fenced in, the insecurities, and then to me that's heart shaped. So that's about love. Feeling like you were in a corner when it comes to love. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. So we're going to pull some. This is the Akashic Tarot. So let's pull 6 cards for Libra. What does their journey look like in the month of May? What does Libra's journey look like? So we have the 2 worlds coming through. So I feel like it's like stepping into the unknown is like stepping into a different world for you. And this is a different world. I feel like this is a world where there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of dysfunctional energy. There is, and you're realizing that, learning the path of forgiveness, igniting this fire of passion within you, within that heart space is going to be like worth, a pot of gold to you, is what I feel so far. Let's pull some more cards for Libra. Okay. So look at this, the King of Keys in reverse, Libra. So here you are. When I see that horse, I automatically, have this sense of freedom. But I feel like with it coming in reverse, and, this is you going back to the past, right? Trotting back towards the past. And it's like going back to this world where this is where that shadow is, where the wound lies. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100% reflection. Yeah, Libra, reflection. So if you look there is lights around this, so there's definitely illumination coming, right? There is illumination of this light attribute. Absolutely. So I feel like what you are learning is, I feel like that path. These lights are illuminating that pathway to find forgiveness, to purify them emotions within you through what? Reflection. And what does the moon do? It reflects the shadows within us, right? So I also feel too, that's that feminine energy that I see up here. So I feel like there's a lot of feminine energy coming through, Libra. So either you are a female, or this has something to do with mother issues. I do feel strong mother issues, because we have the mother here in the center and the children. So let's pull a couple more cards for Libra. Yeah, Akashic Library. So the Akashic Library tells me that you are definitely trying to access that higher wisdom, that higher knowledge, right? Of how to bring in that sense of balance, possibly even learn how to journal your emotions as well, Libra. Also how to access the Akashic Library. And perhaps again listening to that wisdom and knowledge that you're gaining through, maybe you're getting an Akashic reading, maybe there's some sort of a dream coming through with this moon energy that is going to give you the wisdom and the knowledge, Libra, right? So we have a 2 and a 2 that adds up to a 4 plus a 7 is a master number 11. And then we have a 10 here, so you could be seeing 11 10, you could be seeing 10 11. I feel like there's some downloads perhaps even coming through with that Akashic Library. So let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards for Libra when it comes to May's energy and where they are on their journey. Well, I only wanted 2, but I think they gave me about 7. Yeah. So this one was flipped over, so the ascent. So this tells me, you know, if you look, you're standing on top of a mountain, right? You've ascended. This will be a part of your ascension process, is what I feel. And I feel, Libra, they're telling you with that sun shining and we got the moon coming through here. I feel like Libras, that total lunar eclipse that we got coming at the end of May on the 26th is a significant, I feel, to your ascension process. And I feel like that's why I'm seeing the downloads coming through. And then if you look here, you know, you have the 7 coming through again, right? With the trip 9s, which tells me that you are, you know, ascending, like, just like I said, through following this path towards forgiveness. It is actually for your benefit because it is part of your ascension process, right? And I feel like with the Sagittarius eclipse energy, this is where you're accessing that higher wisdom, that higher knowledge of the 2 different worlds between the light and the dark that you have worked in and lived in, and you know, with the gold there, created in. And I feel like, you know, now they're telling you, you need to step into the unknown. You need to face. You need to face something. because something is being reflected back to your emotions. And there we go with them childhood wounds. That is what you are seeing. So I feel like you could be in that shadowy energy coming into May. But I feel like you're going to learn, you're going to listen to your intuition. You're definitely going to listen to your intuition, because you're gaining a lot of illumination through listening and following your intuition, listening and following your spiritual guidance, right? And then we have the chess game. So I feel like you're realizing that there was a plan in order, right? A plan in order, and that everything that knocked you over was part of your soul contract, right? Part of your soul contract. And you're realizing the power and the strength that you have had and gained, right? Gained to ascend, to overcome that mountain. And that, I feel, is the wisdom that you are gaining, Libra. That's one thing I feel that you're learning, and that's back to that two scrolls, the two different worlds. And then you have the garden, and then you have the little girl with the magnifying glass magnifying something. And I feel like it's the moon right here on this card that she is magnifying. And what is the moon doing? It is reflecting something within you, Libra. And then you got him with, it looks like he's about to sling something. And what's it going to hit is this Sphinx energy. So the Sphinx is that ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge. So I feel like it's going to hit you. I feel like that eclipse, Libra, is a big part in your ascension process. And then we have, a fated meeting, right? A fated meeting. Oh my goodness. Another number 7 coming through. 7, 7, and 7. And that's where, right here, what's going to be known to you, or a piece of ancient wisdom that is going to become known to you, is the fact that you do have a divine connection, a fated connection that is your higher calling, right? Your higher calling. And in order to for this to happen, something has to in the month of May, something has to be revealed. And I feel like it's going to be revealed through that full moon solar eclipse, total solar eclipse in Sagittarius. There's where you're going to gain that higher wisdom and higher knowledge, how you and another person have shared another lifetime together, a piece of ancient history, and it's going to be reflected right here. So I feel like pay attention to your dreams, Libra. I do. Pay attention to your dreams, especially with the bird right there, because I feel like through your dreams you are going to be facing some wounded inner child energy, and how, with that patchwork quilt, how things, like, for one, how spirit has protected you with that patchwork, how everything has a design and everything has a system to it, like a plan to it. Even if it looks a bit chaotic, there's still a plan to it. That is one thing you're going to see. Another thing that you're going to see is where the wound lies and how long it has been there. So you're going to be seeing trip 7s for sure, trip 9s. Pay attention to numbers this week. I feel like 11, 11, 11, 10, 7, 9. I feel like pay attention to them, because I feel like they're going to guide you, and that's what you're going to see in the month of May. That was a lot of freaking cards, but that's what I get. That's what I see. Everything has been part of the plan, even during the times you felt kicked over and laying with your face in the ground and constantly being kicked when you're down. Again, it was all part of the contract so that you could step into your power and see where you were giving your power away. And help to bring that into like the power that it's meant to be, right? Like your emotional power is actually going to shift. Like I feel like a kind of a U-turn. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and pull what's going on with love for Libra, and we have the arrows of love. So you have Cupid again, that fated meeting. Again with that kid slinging this sphinx. I feel like that since the sphinx are in Egypt, so I feel like you're realizing that you guys have had many lives together, and one of them being perhaps even in Egyptian times. And you see that waterfall. I should have thought about that, because of the waterfalls. It's like in the middle of the forest. Maybe during them days, like several lives together is what I feel. You've been in a world before this, as in a past life. It's all written in the Akashic records. And in long term, blessing in disguise. Yes, just like I was feeling with this card. You're going to see the reason why you were knocked over and kicked while you were down was all actually, instead of looking at that as a negative, look at that as a positive, as in it was a blessing in disguise. It was like for your own growth, for your own happiness. Look at that card. I seen that as I was shuffling it too. Realization. Come into that realization within your heart space, that illumination of why you see your person's light, right? Why you see your person's light, and instead of turning your back to it, you're going to see again the reason why you've been knocked over and kicked while you were down. You're going to come to that realization is that was actually a blessing in disguise, because you were realizing the wounds that needed to be healed, and through that process, you were realizing it's like a reflection of what your emotional body, right? Your emotions. Exactly. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Pull some clarifiers, Libra, in your heart space. Arrows of love for Libra, right? The Queen of Cups. Who is the queen of your hearts, Libra? It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like, again, who you're seeing this queen's light. Look at the moon in the background. You're seeing her light through your own reflection. I feel like that's who's reflecting something back to you, and that is why you're able to see the light of what is being shown to you. Long term, right? 5 of Swords. Willing to put past conflicts, arguments behind them. Ready perhaps to go the long term with them. Ready to walk away from them feelings of being stabbed in the back. Again, walking away from the conflicts, the arguments. A blessing in disguise. Yeah. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is somebody who is, look, again, the moon's energy coming through. A lot of moon energy for you, Libra, coming through. Again, being a student within their own emotional body. Realizing that, it was actually a blessing in disguise because you had to learn something as a child. Learn what you needed to heal within your own emotional body. That moon doing what? Those reflections look almost exactly alike right there. Through reflecting back to you. what needs to be healed, and that is that childhood wound of feeling stabbed in the back, of feeling betrayed, of feeling like you didn't have a good mother figure, more feminine energy coming through, and realization. Yeah, right there, the judgment card. The judgment card. So there's your spirit team calling you out on it. Saying, Libra, look, we're going to show you. We're going to reflect it back to you. This is what needs to end. This is the shadow attribute. This is the reason for, this is what you need to do, to what forgiveness can do. And this is what will happen if you resist it. So again, having that realization of where they were giving their power away to, and the reason why they got knocked down and felt like they got kicked. And that's why they were resisting this fated relationship, Libra, because you were just like, I'm done. You know, I've been stabbed in the back one too many times. I can't do this, but this is how I feel. Why do I still feel this pull? Why do I still feel this energy source between me and another person? So what are some signs that you're going to be showing, Libra? What are some signs that you're going to be showing, Libra? Yep. Having that sense of freedom, how to rise above that emotion. Them emotions, yep, it's time to step into service. Absolutely. It's time to put on a different apron, play a different role. And acknowledging how nourishing this would be through this sense of freedom, through being able to rise above it, right? And then, and then seeing a new door being presented, transitioning, walking through it, right? Playing a different role in their life. So what is the dragon that is around Libra? It's a dragon that is around Libra in the month of May. Black dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Yes. Concentrate. Focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. So you're being tested on your spiritual journey. And this test is spiritual discipline. So there's that black dragon. So that's that shadow aspect. So Saturn, something to do with Saturn in the month of May is going to trigger something within you that's going to test you, Libra. So let's go ahead and pull an animal totem around you, an animal spirit guide around Libra, animal spirit guide around Libra. The gorilla. The gorilla. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So definitely something with the family coming through, and awakens compassion, right? So take the time to listen compassionately, right? Something about awakening that compassion within. Gaining that illumination, which I had said way before these moon cards come out, before that reflection card come out. So, yep, there we go. Okay, so a spirit guide message to Libra. A spirit guide message to Libra. Journey within that heart chakra. Yes. And stay open-minded. So you need to open up your mind to receive this important message. So journey within and open up your mind, Libra, to the fact and to this wisdom of why you feel the way you do. So a final card, which is an animal totem card with a crystal on it. Oh, I love it. The crow coming through for you, Libra. Learn more. Omens of change, keeper of law and cooperation. Crow, spirit of crow, help me talk and walk in truth, adapt to changes in my life, and work in cooperation with others. Thank you. Aho. I mean, Libra, right? Oracle of the crows, right? Bringing that change to you, Libra. All right, so go within, open your mind to this change, open your mind to this wound, open your mind to walking down that path of forgiveness, even if it is dark, and trust your intuition. Trust it. All right, thank you, Libra. Have a good day.